Have you ever wondered why it's so difficult for some people to overcome addiction? It's a question that tugs at the heartstrings of many, but the answer is far from simple. You see, addiction isn't merely a test of willpower, it's a multi-dimensional beast, a puzzle composed of biological, psychological, and social pieces that interlock in intricate, often insidious ways. Let's start with the biological dimension. Our bodies, complex as they are, can be swayed by genetic predisposition. The genes passed down to us by our ancestors can make us more prone to addiction. And once a substance or behavior takes hold, it alters the brain's wiring. It shifts the balance of chemicals, creating a relentless pull towards the very thing causing harm. Then, there's the psychological aspect. Mental health issues often walk hand in hand with addiction. Depression, anxiety, and other disorders can make individuals more susceptible, using the substance or behavior as a coping mechanism. Stress and trauma, too, can be powerful drivers, pushing people towards harmful habits as a means of escape. And we can't overlook the social factors. We're social beings, after all. And our environment plays a significant role in shaping our behaviors. Peer pressure, family dynamics, societal norms, these are all external forces that can steer us towards or away from addiction. So you see, it's not a simple case of just stopping. It's about untangling the complex web of factors that feed into addiction. It's about understanding and addressing the biological, psychological, and social influences that drive compulsive patterns of substance use or engagement in harmful behaviors. Addiction is no respecter of persons. It cuts across all demographics, fueled by a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors. It's a formidable foe, no doubt, but as we'll explore in the coming scenes, it's not an unbeatable one. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the path to recovery, the power of support, and the transformative journey of self-discovery and growth that lies ahead. Are you wondering how one breaks free from the chains of addiction? This journey, my friends, is not a straight line, but a winding path, filled with many stages. It begins with a powerful moment of realization, the acknowledgement of the problem. It's like being lost in the woods and finally admitting, I need to find a way out. The next stage is a commitment to change. It's a pledge to oneself, a promise that whispers, I will do better, I will be better. This commitment is not just about abstaining from the substance or behavior that's been holding you captive. It's about embracing a new way of life, one that promotes health, fulfillment, and resilience. But change is not a solitary journey. It often involves seeking support from others. This could be from therapists who provide professional guidance, or it could be from recovery communities that offer camaraderie and understanding. It's about finding those who can offer a helping hand or a listening ear when the path gets rocky. And oh, it will get rocky. That's the next stage, navigating the ups and downs of the recovery process. It's about confronting underlying issues that may have contributed to the addiction in the first place. It's about facing triggers that threaten to pull you back into the vortex of the old habits. But it's also about learning new coping mechanisms, strategies to maintain sobriety, and ways to deal with life's stressors without falling back into the trap of addiction. Through the highs and the lows, it's essential to remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every moment of resistance against the pull of addiction, every day spent in sobriety, is a testament to your strength and resolve. And so, as you walk this path, remember to be patient with yourself. Remember that progress may be slow, but it's still progress. Remember that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. The journey to recovery is a marathon, not a sprint, and every step towards sobriety counts. How powerful is the role of support in the recovery process? It's a question that often echoes in the minds of those battling addiction. Well, let's delve into that. Imagine you're navigating through an uncharted territory, a dense forest perhaps. It's dark, it's scary, and it's easy to lose your way. Now imagine having a compass, a guiding light that helps you find your path, gives you direction when you're lost, and reassures you that you're not alone. That's what support is in the journey of recovery from addiction. Support can come from various quarters: peers, therapists, and recovery communities. Peer support, for instance, provides a sense of camaraderie, a reassurance that you are not alone in this battle. There's a unique comfort in knowing that the person beside you understands your struggles because they've been there. They've walked in your shoes. They provide a shoulder to lean on during tough times and a cheerleader during your victories, no matter how small. Therapists, on the other hand, bring expertise and professionalism to the table. They understand the intricacies of addiction and recovery, helping you navigate through the psychological aspects of your journey. They offer tools and techniques to cope with triggers, manage stress, and maintain sobriety. They are like the lighthouse guiding you through the stormy seas of recovery. Recovery communities serve as a haven, a sanctuary where individuals can share their experiences, learn from each other, and grow together. They provide a platform for collective healing, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual accountability. But the power of support doesn't stop there. A supportive environment is not just about the people around you. It's also about creating a space that promotes healthy behaviors and discourages substance use. It's about fostering an atmosphere of positivity, acceptance, and encouragement. Support is not a luxury in the journey of recovery, it's a necessity. It's a lifeline, a safety net that catches you when you stumble, dusts you off, and encourages you to keep going. It's the compass that guides you through the labyrinth of recovery, pointing you towards a life of health, fulfillment, and resilience. A supportive network can be the compass guiding individuals through the stormy seas of recovery. What does it mean to recover from addiction? Recovery is not just a destination. It's a journey, a voyage into the unknown, a pilgrimage of the self. It's a process that is deeply personal, transformative, and above all, empowering. You see, the path of recovery is much more than just stopping the use of substances or ceasing harmful behaviors. It's about delving deep into the self, peeling back the layers of denial, guilt, and shame, and confronting the underlying issues that contributed to the addiction in the first place. It's about understanding oneself on a profound level, acknowledging vulnerabilities, and fostering strengths. This journey, like any other, is marked by ups and downs. It's not a straight line from addiction to sobriety. There are setbacks, detours, and obstacles along the way. But with each challenge comes an opportunity for growth. With each fall, there is the chance to rise again, stronger and more resilient than before. It's about learning to navigate triggers, developing new coping mechanisms, and implementing strategies to maintain sobriety or healthy behaviors. And as individuals continue on this path, they begin to discover a new version of themselves, a version that is healthier, happier, and more fulfilled, a version that is in control, that values self-care, and that is committed to living a life free from the shackles of addiction. But the journey doesn't end here. The process of recovery leads to a continuous exploration of the self, a lifelong commitment to growth and learning. It fosters resilience, a quality that is not simply about bouncing back from adversity but also about growing through and because of it. So, recovery from addiction is not just about getting back to where one started before the addiction, it's about reaching new heights, exploring new territories of the self, and building a life that is rich, meaningful, and satisfying. Recovery is not merely about quitting substances or harmful behaviors, it's about building a new life of health, fulfillment, and resilience. Is the battle against addiction truly winnable? This question often echoes in the minds of those embroiled in the throes of addiction. The answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. Every day, people all around us are proving that recovery is not just a distant dream, but a tangible reality. Let's delve into the stories of these remarkable individuals who have emerged victorious in the face of this daunting adversary. Consider the tale of a young woman who, once lost in the labyrinth of substance abuse, found the strength to break free. She began by acknowledging the problem, the first and arguably the most crucial step towards recovery. Then, with determination, she committed to change. Today she stands tall, a beacon of hope and resilience, proving that the chains of addiction can indeed be broken. Or take the example of a man who, despite being ensnared in the grip of a harmful behavior, chose to fight back. He sought support, leaned on the strength of recovery communities, and learned to navigate triggers. It wasn't an easy road, but his perseverance paid off. Today, he lives a life of fulfillment, a testament to the transformative power of recovery. These stories are not just mere anecdotes, they are powerful reminders that triumph over addiction is within reach. It may be a winding journey fraught with setbacks and challenges, but with each step taken, the individual moves closer to the ultimate victory. Recovery is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about taking one day at a time, one step at a time. It's about learning, growing, and above all, it's about never giving up. Triumph over addiction involves a profound metamorphosis. It's about transforming a life once dominated by the shadows of addiction into one illuminated by the light of recovery. Triumph over addiction is possible, And every individual has the potential to rewrite their story of addiction into a tale of recovery, resilience, and redemption. So here's to the fighters, to the survivors, to the triumphant. You are not alone, your journey matters, your triumph awaits.